Hey everybody, it's me, John Ward, and I am back with another Dark Park film reviews. And today we are going to be looking at an order that came from Wild Eye Releasing and one DVD from Unearthed Films. And these were shipped out from MVD. And it was a big sale that they had. And you could buy up to 15 films, and the movies were, for Wild Eye Releasing, they were between like $2.99 and $5.99. Unearthed, there were various prices. I bought mine, the single DVD, for $9.99, and shipping for everything. It doesn't matter how many you buy, it's $5.99 shipping. And so I took advantage of that. I take advantage of the Wild Eye releasing sales whenever they have them. Their DVDs and stuff are a little pricey for me, so I have to wait until they go on sale, which is normally like once or twice a year. And so this year I once again took advantage of it. I got 15 movies, so 14 are from Wild Eye Releasing, and one is from Unearthed Films. And after that, I said, you know what, screw it, I want to buy some more. And so I bought, I think, like 10 or 12 more. The first shipment has come in, and the second shipment maybe sometime next week will show up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these down into 3 videos, so 5 DVDs each. And then when I'm done with these 3, then I'll go to the next box and do the same thing with those. So I want to give you guys shorter videos, a little more manageable to watch, and we'll see how that works out. So this is the box. This is what it came in, and you can see it's MVD Entertainment, so that's where it's shipped from. And even on the bottom it says here DVD 15 count. So this box is made just for holding 15 DVDs, so they already know, you know, where their cutoff point is. It's not, this box cannot hold one more DVD. So let's technically, I guess you could call this an unboxing. Even though the box has been opened and I did take the plastic off the movies, I'm still opening a box and taking the movies out. I'll be putting them back in, but I think technically this could be an unboxing. Why not? Sure. Maybe not. But this is how they come. I put them in some sort of order, so they make sense. And so let's start with, kind of gave you a little preview of what's coming up. So the first one, this is the only Unearthed Films one that I got. And it's called Nightwish. And I really enjoyed this film when it originally came out. It came out on VHS, I want to say around, what's the date on this? Yeah, like 1989. This is actually directed by my old directing professor from Los Angeles City College when I was going to school in LA. And it's right back here, written and directed by Bruce R. Cook. On the very first day of class, he said, I made a really bad horror movie. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Me being me, I did my research, and on the next class, I raised my hand and I said, oh, you made a movie called Nightwish that I've seen at least twice and really enjoyed it. I did pass the class, but I don't think that he liked that I figured out what movie it is. I don't know why he doesn't like this. I think it's a really cool movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, so hopefully it holds up. But I think it's definitely worth owning. This is the one that I paid $9.99 for, and I think it's worth it. So when I looked at the other Unearthed films, this was the only one that really grabbed my eye and said, buy me, because I was in a directing class with the guy who directed it. So, that was kind of cool. Here's its back. And it's inside. And its special features are commentary with 2 executive producers, newly restored 4K transfer, photo gallery, and trailers. 2 of the actors to make a note of in this is Elizabeth Caton and Brian Thompson. So they're worth it. And this is 92 minutes. Looks like it came out from Unearthed Films in 2019. So yeah, so this is definitely worth picking up. Move that a little bit. The next one is Bone Hill Road. There we go. And this is the unrated director's cut. It's got a good cover on it there with a werewolf. A lot of practical effects in this one. There's its back. And special makeup effects, Joe Castro. Can't go wrong with Joe Castro. And let's see. Special features, behind the scenes documentary, trailers. This is written and directed by Todd Sheets. Looks like it originally came out in 2018. Unrated, 87 minutes. And it has Linnea Quigley. So this is, yeah, this is fun. So I think I'm actually going to skip around in the box. I'm not going to do them how I put them. So let's see. So let's look at the next one. Let's do a Scarecrow movie. Return of the Scarecrow. And never heard of it. It's got a decent cover. And let's see here. Special features are scene selection, closed captions, and trailers. Yay. Trailers are normally the Wild Eye releasing trailers, which is fine. They normally throw a bunch on there. So this is produced, written, and directed by Walter Lodies III. It's not rated. It's from 2017, 74 minutes, widescreen. I like Scarecrow movies. I got a few of them. Got a little section for them. Let's see. What else shall we grab? Let's do this one. So this is a Mark Polonia film, and it is Shark Encounters of the Third Kind. That is a great box. That's a really good box. And I'm a big Mark Polonia fan. I want to get him on one filmmaker, one film. Actually, a lot of these directors in these, I'd like to, Todd Sheets and all that stuff. I'd love to get onto like one filmmaker. But I've been a fan of Mark's work. You know, John, his brother before he passed, and just the Polonia brothers in general. I've been a big fan of their work for a while. I think I have like a almost might be like a whole shelf of just their films. So here's the back. And let's see. Bonus features, commentary with the director, behind the scenes interview, image gallery, scene selection, and trailers. This is written by John Oak Dalton, who's written a fair amount of films for Mark. Special effects design, Brett Piper. That's a good thing. The one actor that I do want to point out in this is Jeff Kirkendale. He is a director in his own right. He's another one that I would like to get onto one filmmaker. So yeah, so he's an actor, but he's also a director too. This is not rated. Came out 2020, 75 minutes, widescreen. So this is fun. Mark Polonius stuff is always interesting. It's changed over the years, and one of the newest films that I'm interested in seeing is Amityville in space. So I love movies that take place in space. Most people think that's where movies go to die. I don't. I Hellraiser in space, Leprechaun in space, Jason in space, love it. So yeah, that's what I want. Now for our last one, I'm going to pick out one of three. So I have three films from this one director, and I'm going to do one per video. And I think some people will be surprised that I purchased these, but I can find good things in bad movies. I actually think he does have some good films. And I have defended them off and on. So the first one that I want to look at is called House of Pain. This is a Dustin Ferguson film, and this was originally called Purged. I worked on this for 2 days, and it's a home invasion type of movie. Well, I'll just read the back, because since I worked on it, I'll read the back on this one. After moving into a new home, a Latino family must fight to survive against a violent, I'm sorry, let me start that again. After moving into a new home, a Latino family must fight to survive against a gang of violent home invading racists who, with a supernatural secret to their social status. Bonus features are trailers and scene selection. And the interesting thing about this is that it a friend of mine, Philip Tricky, we shot it at his house in Palm Springs, and I think Philip got like 3 days of filming. I was there for 2 days of filming, because there were like a lot of, you know, pickup shots and B-roll and stuff like that. It's got a little bit of the Strangers type thing going here. Here's the back. The interesting thing about this box is, so it's produced and directed by Dustin Ferguson. It's not rated, 2018, 73 minutes, widescreen. Now it does say here, special effects by Miranda Dudley. Miranda Dudley is my friend and my effects artist. She supplied the props, because the props that were used in this film were used in my film, and or I should say films. Body parts, axes, things like that. I technically did the effects in this, but she got credit for them. So I did message her to say, hey, this must have been the easiest day of filmmaking for you. And she's like, yeah, tell me about it. So yeah, that's very interesting that her name is on the back here and not mine, or that there's just nothing listed at all. I mean, I don't really know. This does have Brink Stevens in it. It does have Sue Price. I was really happy to work with both of them. And it's got, you know, other people too, like Peter Stickles, Sherry Davis, Jennifer Nagel. So it's got some people that I was very happy to work with, that were known and not so known at the time. Dustin Ferguson was the director of photography on this. So it's interesting to work on these types of movies, because on the last purchase that I did from like the Wild Eye releasing sale, is I bought Robo Woman that Dustin made. And Philip Tricky and myself maybe worked on that for about 20 minutes. And we were holding lights for a death scene, and we were in a dumpster area, and he held a light here and I held a light here, and it's 20 minutes. We held lights, and then Dustin yelled cut, and then that was it. We were done. And we're credited in the movie. We worked on the film, 20 minutes. We did lighting. So it's interesting how these things work out. So I bought Robo Woman because I worked on it. So yeah, so House of Pain. So let's recap. starting where, you know, we ended off as always. You know, we got House of Pain, which is not a bad movie. I think it's okay. I've seen maybe it once, but not on DVD. So I was sent like a link and I could see it because I worked on it. Then we have the Shark Encounters of the Third Kind. Love that cover. Return of the Scarecrow. I'm assuming this is some sort of sequel. I don't know. Why would you call it Return if it isn't? But I don't know. Maybe I'll look for the director online and see what else he's done. Maybe there's another Scarecrow movie in there. Bone Hill Road. And then Nightwish, which if you can find streaming or whatever, maybe it's on Tubi or something, or some other streaming channel, check it out, or pick it up when it's on sale again. I remember really enjoying it. It has a Nightmare on Elm Street type of feel to it because it deals a lot with dreams, but there's no Freddy Krueger. It's just kind of like a messed up dream fever. So I recommend picking that one up. And all right, that's it. So that's video 1 of 3. And I will, yeah, I guess I'll just see you on the next video. All right. Thanks for viewing. Remember, please comment, subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. And yeah, be safe, be kind, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.